Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up, Jamaica's Trainers Championship contenders Wayne DaCosta and Anthony Nunes pursue the pivotal Supreme Ventures Jamaica 2-year-old stakes at Caymanas Park. In Barbados, the Derby winner Gandalf takes on a quality field in the Diamonds International Boxing Day Stakes and Trophy event. And at Santa Rosa Park, can the Trinidad and Tobago Horse of the Year, Thisonesforron, win the Gold Cup yet again? First to Caymanas Park in Jamaica,
where it was reigning champion trainer DaCosta against Nunes in the Jamaica 2-year-old stakes, the final leg of the rich Supreme Ventures 3-race series. As many as 4 starters in the 7-horse field from the Nunes barn, including the 3-horse, the 4-5 favourite Earn Your Stripes, plus Nunes' unbeaten 1-horse Corazon at 3-1, and their stablemates Universal Boss, the 7-horse at 13-1, and number 6 Supreme Soul at 9-2, the only entry in this field to have won over this strip of a mile. DaCosta's entries here, Rejoin the Pilot, a 50-1 outsider, and his ace in this lineup, number 2 Run Thatcher Run, a 9-5 second favourite. A critical moment this in the riveting 2018 Trainers title race. The stakes lead entering the race day for 17-time champion DaCosta, just over $1 million Jamaican dollars, could be described as fragile, especially since Nunes, who has never been champion, looks so strong in this $4 million event. Let's get Brian Rickman's race call.
They're off. Universal Boss breaks quickly on the far side. Earn Your Stripes and Rejoin the Pilot right up close. Run Thatcher Run tracks them. Corazon is on the rail. They're followed up by Supreme Soul, and Scoobert is at the back as they've left the 7 and make their way down the back stretch. Earn Your Stripes attempting to go all the way in the 2-year-old stakes. Leads up by almost 3 lengths over Rejoin the Pilot chasing. Run Thatcher Run settled back in 3rd. Supreme Soul races with Universal Boss. Corazon is kept off those fractions, and Scoobert showing nothing as the leaders leave the 5, and it's Earn Your Stripes breezing along on that lead. Almost 4 lengths ahead. Run Thatcher Run now goes in chase. Universal Boss has slipped down ahead of, on the outside, Rejoin the Pilot as they leave the half mile and run the turn. Supreme Soul now beginning to progress mildly. A huge gap back to Corazon, and Scoobert trailing as they now flash past the 3/8 pole. Earn Your Stripes out on that lead. Run Thatcher Run has cut it now to just over the length as they arrive at the 5/16. It's Earn Your Stripes and Dick Cardenas. They're into the lane, harassed now by Run Thatcher Run, coming with a brave bid on the outside, and Run Thatcher Run now looks to get the nose in front. Earn Your Stripes fighting on the rail. Universal Boss is further back with Supreme Soul, but Run Thatcher Run now takes charge inside the final furlong, opening up over a length. Earn Your Stripes is now beginning to flounder inside the final 16th. It's Wayne DaCosta's Run Thatcher Run out in front. Supreme Soul comes flying but late. Run Thatcher Run wins it.
Run Thatcher Run gets the perfect ride from 6-time champion jockey Omar Walker. After getting rid of the favourite Earn Your Stripes early in the home stretch, has enough here on the vigorous left-hand whipping to fight off Nunes' other charge, Supreme Soul, with Shane Ellis aboard.
Get a nice break with her, and I know this horse, so just position him right and just come with him the last 2.5 furlong, where it matters most.
how happy are you with this result, given the fact that you were at 9-5 odds and were not favoured to win this event?
Well, the horse them don't know what horse them selling us, so from him come for run and the trainer prepare him right, so I was pretty confident.
So Ian Kong's Run Thatcher Run, younger brother of Horse of the Year, She's a Man-Eater, scores in 1 minute 39.20 seconds, going a mile by a diminishing but vital half a length over Supreme Soul, with Earn Your Stripes 3rd, followed by Corazon and Universal Boss. So Nunes 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. A stinging defeat for the 10-time runner-up in his title bid. DaCosta not surprised, his colt came through.
He had been working extremely well. In fact, I thought he was working the best coming into the race. He did 1:27.3 6 days ago effortlessly, so we gave him an excellent chance today.
Some mild compensation for Nunes in the co-feature an hour later as he uses Trinidadian Stefan Narayan Singh's 5-year-old Big Daddy Cool to topple DaCosta's Super Filly and reigning horse of the year, She's a Man-Eater, in what turned out to be a thrilling Miracle Man Cup duel.
It's going to be a match race from here as they will arrive at the 5:16. She's a Man-Eater hanging on to that rail. Big Daddy Cool harassing all the while, and they come thundering into the lane. Big Daddy Cool on the outside. The cannibalistic filly, She's a Man-Eater, over against the rail, and the race looks to be between these as they make their way passing the 3/16th and run toward the furlong pole. Big Daddy Cool, She's a Man-Eater, continues to run strong on the far side. These two in tight proximity. Big Daddy Cool, though, picks up the lead from She's a Man-Eater. It's Big Daddy Cool with that lead. He's down in the end, and Big Daddy Cool beats She's a Man-Eater.
Ex-champion jockey Dane Nelson on the outside, his first time ever aboard Big Daddy Cool, uncorks a fine ride and knows he has the Super Filly measured. A result that only took some of the hurt away for Nunes after the 2-year-old stakes disappointment left him approximately $1.6 million behind DaCosta in stakes with just one race day remaining.
Bittersweet. Very proud of my staff. We really did a really nice job this year. We've come up short, but that's all right. I think this is the start of something good as far as Big Daddy Cool went. I had the feeling, I told a lot of guys before the race, I felt he was going to beat her. He has done extremely well since the Diamond Mile, and she's flesh and blood. She's ran 11 days ago in a tough sprint race, and as great as she is flesh and blood.
So after a narrow photo-finish loss in the Diamond Mile and third-place finish in the Super Stakes, Big Daddy Cool scores in the Miracle Man by 3/4 of a length at odds of 6-5. The 1-5 favourite She's a Man-Eater second, 1:54.40 the winning time for 9.1 furlongs in a result that places Narayan Singh on the verge of the owner's title at Caymanas Park.
It's a very important victory for me in terms of my owner's title, but it's bittersweet because I really wanted to win this owner's title along being my trainer, being champion trainer also. So, I mean, looks like I have a good chance of being a 2-time champion owner, and I am happy for that.
Now to Trinidad and Tobago's Santa Rosa Park, where the 7-year-old veteran and reigning horse of the year, Thisonesforron, took aim Wednesday at the 3rd consecutive win in the NLCB Trinidad Gold Cup.
The 8-horse field, a good one, going 10 furlongs, including number 1 Valorous, the 2017 Guinness winner at 10-1 odds. Number 2 Stockyard, last year's 3rd place Gold Cup finisher, is at 12-1. 4 Princess Suri, the 9-5 second favourite. 5 Nuclear Power at 8-1. Number 6 Whisperlight, a 4-1 bet. And Gold Cup winner 2016 and 2017, Thisonesforron, the 8-horse, an even money favourite. Nick Chady picks them up, heading for the home turn.
Around the turn they go off the Gold Cup. The pace is a good one. 3 furlongs out they are. And on the front end, Nuclear Power with Valorous and Stockyard now off that pace, running in 3rd. They approach the quarter pole. Whisperlight is back to 4th. Thisonesforron is getting going. He's moving from the 5th position now as the field comes to the top of the stretch. Valorous still there. Valorous in front narrowly here. Nuclear Power has the rail running. Thisonesforron is coming and coming on toward the outside as they come through the stretch of the NLCB Gold Cup. Whisperlight is there too. Whisperlight takes the lead narrowly. Valorous is fighting on. Nuclear Power. 3 horses across the track. It's going to be close. What a finish! Nuclear Power wins!
Outgoing champion jockey Wilmer Galvis, who spent most of 2018 in Canada, shows his class with a terrific ride here on the rails aboard the grey Nuclear Power and fighting off new champion rider Ricky Jadu in the middle with Valorous and Dylan Kellewan on the outside aboard Whisperlight. The upset 8-1 win for prolific owner Shiva Maharaj. Nuclear Power by a neck. Thisonesforron only 5th, and the fancied Princess Suri pulling up lame. The US bred filly clocking a winning time of 2:08.56 for 10 furlongs for trainer Hariram Gobin.
In Barbados, the Derby winner and leading horse of the year contender Gandalf faced a tough field, including top racers Infrared and Celestial Storm in the Diamonds International Boxing Day Stakes and Trophy event at the Garrison Savannah.
And already with 5 wins in 2018, Gandalf under top jockey Ricky Walcott would use a stout front-running exhibition to make it win number 6. Here's Lyndon Yard's call.
They're over the top of the hill, and it is all Gandalf on the outside. Is no one again who comes up on the outside of Gandalf. They race back towards the quarter pole, and Gandalf is going to bring them into the home turn with a lot of challenges on the outside. There's Gandalf on the inside. On the outside is no not again. Here comes Celestial Storm, but it is Gandalf and Celestial Storm. It lies between these two. No not again. It's beaten. It is Gandalf and Celestial Storm. Gandalf and Celestial Storm on the inside. Gandalf will prevail. Class is class. Form is temporary.
Two champion jockeys locked in a ferocious battle here, but it's Ricky Walcott on the inside using the double classic winner Gandalf to record a fine victory over Rashid Hughes with a stirring challenge astride Celestial Storm on the outside. 6-20-18 wins now for the Guinness and Derby winner Gandalf, who now looks to be a shoo-in for the Horse of the Year title, getting the classic victory in a solid field with older horses as a 3-4 favourite. Celestial Storm second and No Not Again third. 1:34.60 the winning time, going 7.85 furlongs for champion trainer Victor Cheeseman and owners Bills Inc.
We've been at the track, covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.